Google's famous email service Gmail has always been criticized by the users for not giving their users a freedom to organize their inbox. So, Google has now planned to address this long-time pending issue about its free email service by giving the users an enhanced degree of control over their inbox. Google has announced the new option on Tuesday, which will now enable the Gmail users to choose for themselves whether they want the incoming messages to be stored in the inbox in a chronological order or randomly. The users will now have the active freedom of whether they want the messages to be threaded as a part of single conversation or they want to save the email in some ordered fashion. It's been 6 years since Google's service has been rolled out, and since then Gmail has been grouping messages automatically either by topic or by sender. This so-called conversation view was tagged by the users as frustrating and very confusing because all the other email services store the email messages according to the date, that is, the older messages are shown at the bottom and the latest messages at the top. But since Gmail was relying on conversation mode for inbox, so users started refraining from it, and loads of complaints against this impending problem were launched. So, Google has now addressed these complaints, and Gmail users now can make changes in the Gmail account settings, allowing the users to turn conversation view off and organize their messages as per their convenience. In a blog post written on Tuesday, Google software engineer Doug Cohen wrote the Gmail team at Google thought that this conversation view will aid the users, but then we later on inferenced that this mode is not helping the users, so that's why we have now included the option to turn off the conversation view.